This is the StarQuest Headlines 2-minute update for October 8th, 2018, brought to you by SQPN.com, where faith meets pop culture. I'm Dom Bettinelli. NASA is still waiting to hear from its Mars rover Opportunity, but at least they know where it is. The rover went silent back in June as a global dust storm kicked up, sending the rover into a standby mode to conserve power. But it didn't come back online after the storm ended. The dust in the air prevented its solar panels from charging its batteries, and so it had to conserve energy. But now that Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter satellite has photographed the 14-year-old rover, and engineers are hopeful, but still very concerned. They still hope that Opportunity will respond to their daily attempts to communicate. Whale researchers have said in a new scientific paper that humpback whale calls haven't changed since they first started being recorded more than 40 years ago, regardless of time or whale. This is different from whale song, which is constantly changing. While the scientists have determined that whale songs are all about mating rituals and breeding, until now they weren't sure about the calls. Now that they have decades of calls to study, they think that they have a variety of meanings related to social structure. But there's still more work to be done. As we wait for the second season premiere of Star Trek Discovery, CBS All Access is whetting our appetite with a series of short treks. These are 15-minute mini-episodes, each focusing on a single character from the show, that will be released each month on the streaming service, leading up to the January premiere. The first one, Runaway, features the character Sylvia Tilly and her encounter with someone aboard Discovery that helps her confront her own uncertainties. Though short, the story advances the character of Tilly in fundamental ways. If you thought the online criticism of Star Wars The Last Jedi was over the top, you may not be wrong for thinking so. A new academic paper suggests that negative fan reaction to the film was artificially stoked by non-US bot networks to exacerbate political and social divisions within the US over racial and gender controversies. The paper says Russian bot networks appear to be responsible, similar to claims made about Russian attempts to boost political divisions ahead of the 2016 presidential election. A former Olympic speed skater has heard a new call and devoted her life to becoming a Franciscan Sister of the Renewal. Kirsten Hollum is now known as Sister Catherine Hollum, CFR, and she says that her path to the convent began with a visit to the Shrine of Our Lady of Fatima in Portugal when she was 16. The next year, she competed in the 1998 Olympic Games in Nagano, Japan, where she finished out of the medal contention in her events. But she felt restless in her heart and eventually made her way to religious life in 2003. Find a link to a full interview in the show notes. And that's the StarQuest Headline Update. Find links to the stories and be sure to subscribe for our updates every weekday at sqpn.com/headlines. I'm Dom Bettinelli.